Welcome back to iGaming. Today we're talking a little bit more about the Dangerous Experiments update, and what we're going to be doing is going over the 3 new control point locations that have had revamps. They are pretty damn cool, and they're only slight changes, but they are incorporating a lot of the bike systems in with these revamps as well. As you can see in the background, it looks pretty damn cool, and these would actually make a brilliant location for bases. And if you haven't done the base assault at them, which is the one where you actually take on a Phoenix base, then they work really nicely, and they've really incorporated the base assault aspect into these locations, which is quite nice, whereas some of the others do just feel like they're dumped and there's a shed there, whereas these ones, as you'll see from a couple of screenshots, I've not shown them with the actual Phoenix bases because you need to experience it yourself. There are loads and loads of fun in these locations. Let's jump in and check them out. Now, this first location, we came here yesterday, and it was pretty damn cool. Mainly because it's just a personal thing for me, is the trenches. I love the trenches in the game. I think they add so much of a story, like in your head, and without saying anything, they add so much of a story. So I love seeing trenches. It adds to that visual element of there actually being a war and there was fighting going on, which is really something that I love about the game, and some of the aspects that they do really well are with that. And this picture as well, it makes it look better at night. So if you do come to the trenches, come here at night. But the location of these is just below the airfield, so the overbuy control point. Now, from what you remember yesterday, if you have seen it, the video, then if you haven't, what are you doing? Go watch it. Not now. Wait, finish this video, then go watch it. Then we have trenches. But you can just ride around these. These are really actually quite cool. They're not like the lower trenches of the farmlands, the ones that you come across when you originally come in. No, they are a little bit more, he says as he crashes the bike, a little bit more friendly, a little bit more open, but they are pretty damn cool. Now, one thing that I did say yesterday, and I'll say the same today, is there are no bodies, which is a shame. It adds to the story element a lot more when you see the downed soldiers, and there's downed machines, but seeing the downed soldiers, I think that just adds to the story a hell of a lot more. I don't know why I'm riding a bike through these things, it's just for fun. But what I also love is how this whole area looks. It has been battered, it's been ravaged, and it goes back for quite a while as well, in line with the actual trenches. So as you can see here, it's a very small detail, but it's also a very cool detail. So if you look behind the trenches, there's a lot more damage, whereas when you look to the sort of left and the right of the trenches, there's nothing there whatsoever. So it is like there were machines in this valley / field here shooting towards the trenches, taking out the enemy troops, well, the friendly troops. And I really like that aspect, and it does a lot of visual storytelling, which is quite cool. The other 2 locations don't really do that, but they are fun. Let's check them out. For this one, we're at the Brunnigan Dirt Track Control Point, which is in the farmlands, same as the first one, and it is basically smack bag in the middle, just above the giant crater, and it's so much fun. As you can see, they've incorporated a lot of the bike into this one, especially, mainly through these jumps up this end here, which are loads of fun. I'm not very good at them. I've tried quite a few times to actually get them on point, and yeah, no, I'm not very good. I keep trying, and it is fun, but these are also a brilliant place to loot. They're small areas, but there's a couple of boxes, a lot of boxes. For the ground that you have to cover, the loot ratio is wicked, and oh, well, we proper messed that one up. But as we can see here, if you jump on and follow this round, it's even bigger. So obviously we've got the little lootable areas, we've got a little crate that we can run through. There's some cool little bits. It's definitely fun. You could have a load of fun with your mates at these areas, just blasting around on the bikes together and seeing who can do the coolest jumps and, you know, wicked 6 skids and all that. But if you follow it round, you will notice there is an actual dirt track now, which is brilliant. It's about bloody time we got a dirt track. Oh, hell yeah. And it's fun to ride. Make sure you get your dirt bike for this one. It can be quite hard to see, especially obviously with snow, but it just goes pretty much around the outskirts, and it's nice, it's hilly, you can get some wicked sick air. Fast and Furious GT style is here. And last but not least is the floater control point. This is just above the airfield, and it is the best one. It is so damn cool. And you'll see why in just a second. But on first inspection, we have loads of we got weed farms. We got containers full of dodgy, returns. Let's say these machines have all malfunctioned. They didn't even get out of the box, and we've ballsed it up, so they're staying in the boxes. And same as all the others as well. Nice little set pieces lying around, and also some good little bits of loot in a small vicinity. So as you can see here, we've got all these nice little gardening supplies. Makes everything look pretty. Someone actually is... Oh no, that's not weed. No mind. I thought someone actually was growing weed then. I don't know, is it legal in Sweden? I don't know. I know it's not here in the UK. Well, it's legal to grow them, but as soon as you cultivate the plant, then it becomes illegal. Sorry, a bit of a random tangent there. So, as you can see, nice little bits of greenery. And the best of the best. Pacha! I went way too far there. Pacha! Look at that bad boy. How cool is that? And when there's a base here, it builds the base around this tower. So the bases can come all the way back to this fence here and go quite far to that fence over there on the right, and then that one there on the left. So you can actually get up inside a base, see what's going on around you, and shoot down into it, and that is so much fun. I absolutely love doing that. It made it really, really easy as well to actually take out certain critical key components of the base. So it's a good little base. Definitely could be fun to defend, but we'll have to run some little videos for that one. At the moment, though, I just want to show off the locations themselves because they're really nice, and they are definitely going a bit further out there with the locations that they're adding, and I think that's good. We love new locations. New locations are always fun, always good. As you can see, we've got a little sleeping bag. And then climbing up here is loads of fun. There's just so much to see. It's a shame we can't sit down. I really do wish we could sit down. And then as you'll be able to see the fence just over that side there, the bases spawn in pretty much right the way out to round about there where I'm aiming, which that is one of the bigger bases. The smaller bases obviously a little bit different, and they spawn in around all of these little shacks and sheds. So it makes it even more of a complex maze than it already is, which is loads of fun to run around in and blow up.